Well, good morning. I am Jack, and this is Log Cabin Firewood. We left off last week where we had this load of cherry and locust, and we still have a little bit here to get through. We're going to try and get the trailer filled up and get this stacked. Hi, baby. Good morning. Yesterday, the camera decided to die on me, but we're back again. We did get a good bit of this pile cleaned up. If you remember, it was all the way up to the Easton Made splitter. There was just a little path in between there, but now we're left with one row of that cherry and locust and the rest of that oak that we cleaned up. I did charge the phone when we were filling the trailer the rest of the way up, but my neighbor stopped by and gave me a hand. Thank you, Mr. Paul. I appreciate the help. And I just didn't set the camera back up. There is a nice frost on everything today. It's wild that we got into the 60s yesterday, and now it is around 30 degrees. But we have the old Black Beauty warming up. So this is working out pretty good the way I have intended on stacking these new rows this year. I'm gonna be able to get 6 cord right here, where I originally only had 2. And what we stacked out of the trailer yesterday was a full cord. I had to finish the second row of that one, and then that third of a cord and these 2/3 of a cord here. So there was a little bit more than a cord there. I still need to add a little bit more on top. I do stack these about 50-ish inches to allow for shrinkage. But that's pretty good. And that's that gum and sweet gum, maple mix, locust cherry, locust cherry, locust cherry. I should be able to finish the locust and cherry with what's over that we're going to start splitting now. I am going to separate the cherry and locust that is over here that we're going to start splitting on now, and I will stack the oak by itself. I know the oak takes a little bit longer to season, so that way it can do what it needs to do. But we'll go get the truck hooked up. I have to go get my hair cut in an hour and a half. We'll see what we can get done in an hour and a half and then come back all cleaned up. Here we go. We also have been saving any kindling that I see that comes off of this thing. There's still a little bit in this pile. I will go through and pull it out, since I do give kindling away when people order full cords. We actually got a phone call from my barber and he wants me there a half hour earlier. But I got through all the cherry and locust that was in this pile. I'm not quite sure if I have a phase cord here, but I'm going to disconnect the trailer, go get my hair did, and we'll come back to this and stack this and see what we're looking like. All right, well, we are back. We are hooked back up. We're gonna go stack this stuff. I got my hair did. I don't know if you can tell. Got my ears lowered. Do you think that there is a phase cord here? I don't think there is. Let me know in the comments if you think that's a phase cord. We're gonna go stack it. Well, for those of you that may have said yes, that looked like a third of the cord. You were close, but no cigar. We were about, I don't know, there's a little over half of the third of the cord there. Not quite. Now, we're going to go get this oak split up. Well, it turned out to be a beautiful day. It was another day where it was in the 30s when I woke up. And now it's 60 degrees. I still have this oak to get through. We did get the next row set up. This is where we'll stack the oak. I do have some seasoned cherry I might stack on top of this one over here. I don't know, I might keep it separate still and just find something else to stack over here to even up this pile. But I think the oak should take care of this pile and maybe another pile towards the house. With the couple gum trees that I have coming down, I still am going to save this spot for gum. Being this close to the road, should there be any dishonest people, they can steal the gum and not my good stuff. Well, tomorrow is today, and today has come. It is a nice, cloudy, kind of misty morning. We did not get through all of the oak that I needed to get done. We're almost done with it. But since rain is moving in, we are going to get this area here cleaned up a little bit. I have my firewood that I need to cover back up since I brought a bunch of wood in yesterday. And then if it's not raining too bad, I'm going to try and bust through this stuff because I would like to have a clean slate if the tree service does show up this week to cut these trees down. Let's see what we can get done. Man, I hate oak. These crotchy pieces don't like to roll. Oak takes forever to season unless you have a field with nothing but wind and sun. And it's heavy. This stuff is just ungodly heavy. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and what's on the splitter left to get in the trailer. I think I can cram it in there. And then we'll go stack this and see what we got. Sorry for the lapse of footage. Camera died on me again. I guess I forgot to charge it again last night. Oops. The trailer is now full. I had a spillover over here. I had to come pick a bunch of wood up. But good bit of oak on here. We'll go see how much this is, get it stacked up. Well, here we are. The next cord that we're going to start. We set up the pallets yesterday. We'll raise the bed up a little bit. Now we are under the power lines here. Always be aware of your surroundings when you're raising your dump bed or your dump truck or anything working around overhead lines. It's like FedEx is here. Nope, next door. I was gonna say, I don't think I have anything cool coming. I'm glad I can put this oak out here where this gets full sun and wind all the time. And I will get this stuff covered up, at least the top of it. Probably not going to beat today, and I'm probably not going to beat the rain, but we'll get it covered up this week. Well, we now have a full cord of oak here. I still have a good bit left in the dump trailer, which I will probably move the trailer and we'll stack it up over here, which will complete 4 cords in 3 days that I have split and stacked. This one over here we split last week, but that's I really do like this new way of stacking these rows, being able to get 6 cord here rather than 2. And I really do have the space, don't tell Taryn this, but I do have the space right here where I could put 3 more if I need the room. But I still have enough room to put 20 starting from this beech tree heading that way towards the trailer. I could put 5 rows in there. So I could put another 10 cord there. I'm sorry, not 20. But all right, let's get pulled up and we'll stack the rest of this over here on this other pile. Even though I didn't want to do this, I just want to get my trailer unloaded so that I can take the cookies to my buddy with the boiler. Well, we got everything stacked here. We've got 2 beautiful cords of cherry locust, and then the oak here. And then I still have the 2.5 cords of junk. Hopefully we can get rid of that for boiler wood, campfire wood, anything. But that is going to be it for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll be back here next Saturday at 6:30 a.m. Until then, get outside, have fun, and take care of each other.